What does hell look like? Though this may seem an impossible to answer question for us mortals, believe it or not, you can actually see hell depicted in ABC's popular TV series, The Bachelor, which is shot on location in the Nine Circles of Hell, depicted by Dante's Inferno. A quick Google search may lead you to believe that The Bachelor is shot in this house in Agora Hills, California. But I'm here to prove to you that the ABC's The Bachelor is actually the final resting place of unclean souls depicted by Italian writer Dante Alighieri. I will prove this to you by going through each of the nine circles of hell and expressing their uncanny relation to The Bachelor. But first, before being on The Bachelor, each contestant must be vetted. Part of this vetting process requires a private investigator to dig up dirt on every contestant so it can be used on later in the show. Furthermore, the terms in service signed by the contestants say revelation of personal information and recordings as defined by these eligibility requirements may be embarrassing, unfavorable, humiliating, and or derogatory, and or may portray him or her in a false light. In Dante's Inferno, each sinner is assigned punishment based on their sins. This vetting process tallies the sins of each contestant before they are sent into hell for filming. Once they arrive in hell, regardless of the sin each contestant has committed, it is required they are completely removed from our world. TV is banned. All contestants must go private on all social media accounts. Magazines are banned. Music is banned. And to quote contestant Leslie Hughes, we have nothing. We are completely cut off from the world. We have to talk to each other. We have nothing else to do. With this, we find the first circle of hell, limbo. The souls here suffer no physical punishment, but they are separated from God, for whom they truly desire above all else. Each contestant, by being on the show, is separated from God. The second circle of hell is lust. This is where the majority of the show is shot. Lustful souls here are punished by being blown violently back and forth by strong winds, preventing them from finding peace and rest. Strong winds symbolize the restlessness of a person who is led by the desire for fleshly pleasures. Each contestant is in a constant state of lustful unrest as they are unsure of the relationship they are pursuing. Completely cut off from the world, each contestant is consumed by this unrest. The third circle of hell is gluttony. On any date the contestants go on, they are teased by food. But while on dates, eating is strictly forbidden. Along with that, all meals must be made by the contestants themselves and is not provided by the network. Contestants are teased by fancy meals and forced to labor for their own fruits, helpless as it is constantly suggested that they make sure they stay fit, much like in Dante's Inferno, where sinners spend their lives in vile, unable to see others as they are consumed by their own filthy flesh. The fourth circle of hell is greed. Here, sinners spend eternity shoving around large boulders. The sinners are so consumed in their self-indulged greed that they do not pay mind to anything else but their fruitless pursuits. Contestants in their punishment pay no mind to anything in the world but their fruitless pursuits of the Bachelor. They are also teased by wealth, and even in the chance of victory, do not own the engagement ring they are presented with. Contestants, while in hell, are not paid and must purchase all their own supplies and outfits themselves. The fifth circle of hell is wrath. Here, contestants are contractually obligated to participate in girl chat, literally, where the furious fight each other on the surface of the river Styx, and the sullen gurgle beneath the surface of the water. The constant quarrel and unrest between contestants is always shot on location in the river Styx, where they are punished for their sins of wrath. The sixth circle of hell is heresy. Here, heretics spend eternity smoldering in hot tombs. The set of The Bachelor is often within one of these tombs, as the AC of the mansion tomb that they live in is not allowed to be turned on due to the noise it causes while filming. You'll often see contestants sweating profusely as they suffer for the sins they have committed. Heresy also comes with additional stipulations, as spoiling the show will merit a $5 million fine, further punishing the sinners. The seventh circle of hell is violence. Here, we find contestants suffering from sins of violence. The fantasy suite is filmed on location at the center of the seventh circle, where those who commit violence against God by having non-procreating intercourse are found running in groups on burning sand. This punishment is made more grueling from the knowing that the person you love is having relations with other people as well. The eighth circle of hell is fraud. A good portion of the show is shot in Bullshit 1, the eighth circle, where panderers and seducers are punished. Contestants are forced to march single file around the circumference of the circle of hell, constantly being lashed by horned demons. This happens during the infamous "Can I Steal Him a Minute?" couches, where the contestants march in circles for eternity, constantly making fraudulent efforts to connect with the Bachelor. In Bullshit 2, we have those contestants guilty of excessive flattery, immersed forever in a river of human excrement, which is similar to what their flatteries are. In order to get a moment with the Bachelor, contestants must march once around the seventh circle being lashed, then swim through the river of human excrement. The ninth circle of hell is treachery, and is the deepest, worst circle of them all. Those who are here remain frozen in ice for eternity, resembling the cold, treacherous hearts they possess. This circle is split up into 4 sections and is reserved only for the vilest of humans. The very center of these circles is named after Judas, who betrayed Jesus with a kiss. This is where we find the Bachelor himself, who betrays all of the contestants with his false kisses and empty love, leading on and tormenting every single other contestant with his treacherous and cold heart. You may choose to believe ABC's The Bachelor is shot in hell, or that it is not. One thing you cannot deny is that whatever hell may be, it will have a striking resemblance to ABC's The Bachelor. Thank you.